Sun Devils mount at America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team, a pretty minimal... on that return. So West Virginia's offense will go to work first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. And one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man down the middle. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Gets away from one, finds room. There he goes to the right. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll... all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing, it's another thing. Great start for the offense.
He's got great speed. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. So Arizona State's offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Quarterback adapted. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's hauled in at the 10. That penalty. Cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go right back to him. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Turning on the Jets. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Finds a tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Hamilton. At the 35, he's open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Has no choice but to throw it. It'll bring up 4th down.
I think some people will get upset. What are you doing? Why are you throwing the football away? I'm in field goal range. I take a sack, it makes it a harder field goal. This is a great job by the quarterback, understanding the situation and throwing the football away.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
So after that incompletion, 4th down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense. And this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. grabbed behind the line. It's Hamilton. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils are flying down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Put it on his body. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Levin. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Looking for more room. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by... interference penalty. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Arizona State! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Unloads quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarter...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the quarterback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in stride inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're out. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. It's Butler. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo. Fast.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got.
Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Brown has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Butler. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? On the option. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Now adjusting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Hamilton. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Hit hard just as he released it. Down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got him downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Runs through a tackle. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Moss. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation. Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the air, it's Levin. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's McLean. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Offense in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hamilton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Makes the grab on 3rd. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. That one never had a chance, incomplete. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch near the 50. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Quarterback may change this route. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the stomping has commenced. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Creates a little room. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Barnes. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it. The 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. Here's a heat. And that'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out of the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The return is brought down at the 36. And the West Virginia offense will take
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Going right to work up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Gallagher. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Fighting off the defender. Just dismissing tackles. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's White. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to throw on third. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Mountaineers have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's White. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he'll take it. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They have the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Arizona State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll.